Williams. And Jay, here in Rockets land, you think of Calvin Murphy, Moses Malone, and of course the dream, Akeem Olajuwon. But a new chapter being written right now here in Texas.
Oh yeah, you think about Clutch City, Hustle Town, USA. But put all that aside. This team for the last several years has been on the edge of success. Let's see if they could take the next step.
And when you think of the Rockets, you think fun. This one could be as well tonight. Jay, some great matchups between these two teams in the regular season in recent years. The Rockets love to score and maximize possessions. The Celtics, though, have been a great foil.
Yeah, the Celtics are one of the top defensive teams, but this individual matchup that I'm looking forward to the most, Ed, that is Marcus Smart going against the likes of James Harden. And if you don't know what psychological warfare is, just pay attention to how Marcus Smart moves when he's around James Harden. If it's him randomly grabbing James Harden's jersey, just to prove that he's engaged in the game, and then he's right there in Harden's face. Maybe a random bump in transition while the ref is not paying attention. Or how about something as subtle as this? Just an acting job or full court pressure, the physicality of the game, making James Harden get flustered. If you're looking for an answer on how to stop James Harden, the answer is D, Marcus Smart. All the above, because that's what...
That gets Brad Stevens off his seat, nodding, saying yes. Irving.
Eddie, ready for another fun fact about the Houston Rockets?
Let's do it.
Okay, the team was established in 1967, was given the name the Rockets because San Diego was the home to many space-age manufacturers. When the team eventually moved to Houston, the name still fit, giving Houston's association with NASA.
Wow, so Houston, we have a problem, all of that associated with space? Who knew?
Are you saying that because Carmelo Anthony's in town?
No, Apollo 13.
Oh, okay.
Cashes in for two.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
It's in the hands of James Harden. To P.J. Tucker. Now ready to shoot at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Hayward to Irving. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Paul goes to the left side. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Kyrie across the timeline. 14-10 the score. To Horford. Has a chance. Slams it home on the putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Harden to Capella. And a pass stolen by Boston. Harden in possession. It's 14-12. Nothing going here on that drive. And the finish at the rim. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Anthony, he made his first effort, but not that time. To Irving. Hayward to Irving. Tosses. Horford. Hayward. His first effort off the mark. Paul across the timeline. They lead it. 4-point game. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year. Averaged around 16 a game. The lowest total of his 15-year career. Wow.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. Harden. Tough shot. He hits.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. Missed his first, that one goes.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Paul to P.J. Tucker. And he's going to the line to shoot.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
P.J. Tucker at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Boston with the basketball. Probing the defense. Tatum. Not going down here. To Harden. Anthony. Into the front court, it's Irving. Right now, down 7. To Jaylen Brown. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Deep two there, won't go. Anthony to Capella. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he makes them both. Ball's controlled by Boston. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 87% from the line. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Houston with the basketball.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you.
Takes stock of the floor. Harden lobs it up. A pass taken away by the Celtics. To Marcus Morris. Has a look. Offensive board. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Aaron Baines, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. To P.J. Tucker. Harden to Capella. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. Clint Capella trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't convert the free throw. Irving with the basketball. Now down 6. Hayward to Marcus Smart. Boston with 4 to shoot. Irving to Marcus Morris. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Harden with it up top. Leads 5. Baseline drive. James Harden. That's now 4. He hasn't missed. Sometimes it looks like he's not locked in, but think otherwise.
Let's be honest. Sometimes he is not locked in when the ball isn't in his hands. But do you need James Harden to be locked in 100% of the time? No, you need him to be locked in 95% when he has the ball in his hands. That's when something spectacular is going to happen offensively for your team.
The drive, right to the basket. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
To Irving. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Paul into the front court. His team up by 7. Harden to Paul. Trying to cash in. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Irving. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Kyrie Irving for 2. Gets a shot up off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
James Harden. He's now 5 for 6.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Marcus Morris. Has a chance. Morris's shot won't go down. Now Paul with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. Harden to Paul. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy, but you got to be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
James Harden has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Able to convert.